April 30th, 2022. Hope everybody out there is having a good Saturday today. I'm sure a lot of y'all has heard and seen on YouTube, seen it on national news and things like that, that May 9th is going to be the day that Russia uses nuclear weapons. Let me ask you a question. Do you honestly think a country is going to give somebody a heads up that they're going to use a nuclear weapon? I don't. They're using May 9th because that's Russia's day of victory over the Germans in World War II. It's a big holiday over there for them. You know, kind of like our July 4th holiday, really. It's kind of the way it is. But you're hearing all kind of rumors now that May 9th is going to be the day that they launch the nuclear weapons. That's the day they're going to use them. I personally don't think they will use them on May 9th. You are also starting to hear now that, you know, within days, you're hearing it from other channels on here, within days that, you know, Russia's going to declare World War III on a bunch of countries. We don't know that for sure. I mean, you've had Russia telling the NATO countries, you know, stay out of this. This is none of your business. That's what they've said. And of course, NATO is staying in it. And do y'all realize how much money and stuff we're sending a non-NATO country right now? I mean, our own president's trying to get another $33 billion to send them. They're not even a member of NATO, but we're over there helping them and defending them. You know, I firmly believe we've already got, you know, probably special forces on the ground over there. It's just the way it is. You know, you're hearing they're training them in another country to use these weapon systems and stuff, but, you know, more than likely we have troops, special forces on the ground over there, or at least CIA operatives over there, you know, helping them with the war. Look, once we started sending the drones over there, what happened? You're starting to see, you know, stuff happen inside of Russia. So that's made me wonder, you know, is these drone strikes going on over there? Who knows? Who's to say? I'm still a firm believer that it could very well be cyber warfare is going on. We're having all of our stuff burned. We're starting to burn some of their stuff. That could be what's going on. We'll never know the truth on that. I mean, look how many years it took to get the truth about the Gulf of Tonkin incident out. You know, it started the Vietnam War. But guys, I do not believe that they're going to say on May 9th we're going to start launching nukes. I just don't believe it. Any channel that's sitting here telling you they know for sure that May 9th's the day, you know, maybe they know something I don't know. But it's like the start of the war. Everybody was saying Russia's going to invade on this day, this day. But guys, no country is going to tell another country what they're doing, when they're doing it, when it comes to warfare like this. Now, if they do, everybody's all in on it. They've all had an agreed plan. That's the only way that would work, is that every country knows what the other country's going to do on certain days. That makes sense too if you really sit and think about it. It could be as simple as they all know what day this happened, that's happening, because it's all been pre-planned. You know, who knows for sure? But May 9th, I do not believe that's going to be the start of them using nuclear weapons. If I'm wrong, I'll come on here and apologize, you know, if I have time, if a nuclear war breaks off on May 9th. Another thing I've asked before, do you honestly think if Russia uses nuclear weapons in Ukraine, that it's our responsibility to retaliate against Russia for using it? If they're not hitting, you know, none of our stuff, our people, or none of that, why should we be the country to retaliate on them? It makes no sense. I mean, that's just, you're trying to start a major war doing that. I still firmly believe we will be drawn into this war eventually. There's no way around it. I've seen some videos today that, you know, they're saying that, you know, Russia's going to declare war on NATO within a couple of days. Actually, I think they said May 1st was one of the channels said May 1st, you know, but I just don't see them, you know, all the intelligence we was hearing before this war started over was they're going to attack today. They're going to attack today. All of it was wrong. Yes, Russia eventually invaded them. But if you look at what Russia's done over there, Russia said we're going into eastern Ukraine. You know, they supposedly sent troops into Kiev over there, the capital. You know, this 40-mile long convoy that never went nowhere. It just sat still. And I've said it from the start. It looked to me like they were just going to try to get to the river and control that area, and then who knows, are they going to go further? And when I say the river, if you look at the map, it goes in eastern Ukraine, it curves around into the southeast Ukraine. Guys, Russia will more than likely eventually take Ukraine. I mean, that's just the way it is. You're not seeing a lot of news covers now, or the reason you're not seeing channels talk about it on YouTube is because they're getting demonetized. The bigger channels are losing money, so you're hearing them kind of hush up because they're not going to lose their money. My channel, all it hurts me is I don't get seen as much. I'm not in YouTube recommendations no more. But guys, look at how they've stopped covering. Well, now that Russia's basically winning everything they're fighting for over there in eastern Ukraine, you're not allowed to talk about it no more because it goes against the narrative. You remember when Ukraine was winning every battle they were having over there, from what everybody was saying, you were allowed to sit here and talk about it. There's a lot going on that we don't know about, we'll never know about, but I'm saying it again, I do not believe that May 9th will be the day that they use nuclear weapons. Why would you do it on a holiday? And some people are going to say, well, because it's a holiday. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Do I agree that we're going to be in war over there eventually, sooner or later? Yes, I do. I don't know when. I can't sit here and tell you when, but eventually the United States and all of NATO will be involved in this war. Russia's told us, keep your nose out of what we're doing over here. It's none of your business. Ukraine is not NATO country. We put a puppet regime in 2014 over there in Ukraine. That's why we're over there. We're trying to protect our interests. Read up on it. Anything I say on here, I encourage you to go research it. Look it up. 2014, we pretty much put the president and all them in over there. Just the way it is. And we're fighting for our assets over there. As far as Ukraine is a puppet regime. That's all it is. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like or dislike the video, comment below. I like hearing from y'all, and the more interaction I have, the higher up in analytics I go, the more my videos get seen. Although this video probably won't get many views because of what I'm talking about. It'll be, shadow banned on here, won't be searchable. But guys, keep prepping, stack your food to the rafters, get prepared the best you can, because we already know food prices are going high. They're going higher and higher. Now they're having beef recalls. Some places are having pork recalls, and we already know about the chicken. So they're trying to starve us out. Control the food, you control the people. That's the way the government looks at it. Guys, please subscribe if you haven't. I hope everybody has a good Saturday and stay safe out there and keep prepping.